Because some of the animals were taken in different lighting conditions or the pictures might have been taken through glass, sometimes you can get some odd colors in there. So let me show you a couple of examples of what you can do to try to correct this. Not every image is going to be corrected the way that you would like, but these are some options. So for example, with this image here, there was a really bright yellow light in this, and so it's making everything look very, very yellow. So what I would suggest doing is doing a color balance adjustment. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the color balance adjustment. So this image looks very, very yellow. So here we're going to take the midtones and we're going to get rid of some of the yellow by adding some blue into the image. That's also making the image kind of red. So we're going to add a little bit of green into that and add a little bit of blue into that. Now you might not see a big change in that, but if I turn that adjustment off, we are going to see quite a bit of a difference. I can also go into the shadows and make adjustments there as well. So again, I could take some of that yellow out, and I don't want to add a whole lot of red in there. I'm going to tone down those greens a little bit. So again, here's the difference in that adjustment. I can also go into the highlights and make adjustments there. So again, I can go in and make adjustments to some of those highlighted areas. So although this picture was very, very yellow and we may not have gotten the colors that we wanted, we got a little bit more natural colors in there. And with some more time, you could probably make some additional adjustments to that. This other image that we have was probably taken behind glass. And so you'll often see kind of a green or a blue tint to it. It looks kind of foggy. And so there's some adjustments that we can do there as well. So I'm going to just duplicate this so you can see the difference. And I'm going to do a levels adjustment because this picture looks very, very gray. So in my levels adjustment, you're going to see this histogram, and it's going to show you the black values, which there are none, the white values, there are very few, and gray. So we can see that we have a lot of gray values in this. So we're going to make adjustments by adding some white values to this, and we're also going to add some black values back into the picture. So I can keep adjusting that, and then I can go in and adjust my gray values as well. Now you'll notice that this picture is a little bit blurry. Unfortunately, Photoshop cannot fix blurry images. So honestly, I probably wouldn't want to use this photo after all. But you can see the adjustments that we've made to the image. Now this picture also has a red light, a heat lamp coming down, and so that's also creating some odd coloring. So you could try to do a color balance with it, but the color balance is only is going to adjust the whole image rather than certain images or certain parts of the image. So you could try making selections and adjusting the color balance that way. But you could also try using the sponge tool and making sure that it's on desaturate. I'm going to bring my flow up a little bit higher. And then I'm going to come down into those red areas and I'm going to start painting over those red areas. So I'm actually making these areas gray, which he's not gray, but it looks a lot better than the red. So I'm going here and make some adjustments that way as well. And there's other ways to make color adjustments. And we probably don't want to take all of that color out of there, but you can kind of see what the before picture looked like and the after picture. And then this was with the color, the desaturation in there. So it is looking a little bit better. And there's probably some things that we could do to get that brown to come back as well.